Hey, what's up, guys? This is Wayne from NerdCEOs, and I just had a quick little topic that I wanted to talk about for all the professionals back in the States, or if you're just living in one of these countries that are just extremely expensive, like the United Kingdom or something like that, or the U.S. And I know there's others that I may be leaving out, but the question that I have for you is, do you really think that you can actually retire in your first world country where things are just overly priced, right? Like, for example, in the United States, in most of the major cities, if you're talking like Houston, New York, or New York is actually much more, but I'll just say places like Houston, Atlanta, maybe even Chicago, depending on where you are. You may be able to get like a 2-bedroom, 2-bath for a little bit over $2,000, but when you go to the Midwest or anything like that, that kind of looks a little expensive. The one thing I want everybody to kind of keep in mind is that, we're not getting any younger, right? We're all professionals, we're getting older. And I had actually thought about divesting into another business, investing into another business, that is, which is healthcare, right? And I ended up learning so much about healthcare because I started to learn that, for each person, just a senior citizen center where they're not even having like 24-hour nurses care for them or anything like that, but just a senior living place, the nice ones are about $9,000 and up. You're gonna pay. Honestly, you might as well let's call it 10 grand, right? So if you have a 401k and you've been saving money for all these years and you're like, okay, I'm gonna cash out, once I retire and things like that, receive my pension or whatever it is, if they're even still giving those out, what's $300,000? What's $400,000 when you actually retire, but you're spending upwards of 10 grand a month because you're a senior citizen? And if you are spending 10 grand a month, that's $120,000 a year. How long is your $300,000, $400,000 in savings going to actually last? Not a very long time. So the whole point of me even making this video is that I want everyone to kind of expand your mind into the possibility of possibly living in another country. I'm not saying that, just give up your citizenship wherever it is that you're living. But, it doesn't hurt to actually go to other countries, check them out, and see how things are going. Because if you do that, you will be pleasantly surprised at the cost of living. Like, for example, in Thailand, they have amazing places that you can live for less than $1,000 a month. And I would rather do that than to stay in a place like the United States, look like I have money, and struggle paycheck to paycheck, and literally I'm waiting on funds to come in because the cost of living is just out of control, right? And I know that, it's hard for us to get out of our comfort zone sometime, right? We have all our family, we got all our friends, but, we have to learn how to make new family, new friends wherever you go, right? You might find the love of your life. You might find one of your best friends is out of the country. You know what I mean? So, God made an entire world for you to check out. There's an entire universe for that matter. But right now, while we're still here and we're not, with Elon going up to Mars and checking all that out and stuff like that, the world has so much to offer. It has so much to offer. You don't have to struggle, when you start retiring and things like that. Like me, myself, I'm 40 years old and I'm thinking 20 years into the future. I don't want to be the guy where I had a wonderful career and now, no disrespect to Walmart, great company, but I don't want to be the senior citizen waving at people at Walmart. I don't want to be the guy coming out of whatever it is that I was doing to come back and try to make a couple dollars because I'm getting killed on medical expenses and just the cost of living in the United States or wherever it is on a place of the planet where they're just overcharging for you to have a decent living. Okay, right now, again, I'm in Cali, Colombia. I'll be returning to Medellin soon. But just to give you an example, here you can have an amazing apartment, again, for less than $1,000 bucks. Hell, if you spend If you spend about $600-700, you can have a really decent apartment. Cell phone bills here are probably about $13 a month. I can Uber anywhere in the city for probably less than $2. I can eat a meal in most places for less than $5. It's crazy. So it's just like travel, and take your business and try to figure out a way how you can get that business online so that you don't always have to physically be there, because having to physically be wherever your business is will kind of hinder you from being able to have the real freedom that you want to have in life. So that's just the thought of the day. Again, my name is Wayne, NerdCEOs. Make sure you follow us on all platforms. I do have an Instagram where we have completely different types of content there. I'm not like spamming the same content on all platforms, but check out Instagram. It's definitely nice. NerdCEOs with an S. We're on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. Definitely check us out. All right? Peace.